Well, I already clicked the starting button, so.
Let's roll.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. This is Chris the Walking Picker. Welcome to this edition of the Show with motivation from Justin Starcher.
It
For
is
everybody
going.
that doesn't know, uh, this is a weekly show. I would thank everybody that's showing up. I don't know how many we have yet, but I know we've had a good amount of people say they're going to come from the event tab in our Reseller Society. Uh, I knew it was going to be me.
Oh,
Okay, and Sean, why don't you do an introduction?
oh. For me or for the society?
Thank you, baby.
I was
You do
responding
it
to
for
a
both.
comment. Sorry. For both.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm doing
um,
up anyway.
I am Cool Toads, as you probably pretty much all know, but maybe some of you don't know. You can find me on Cool Toads on YouTube. I'm also on Cool Toads Pad on Facebook. We do I do eBay, a little bit of FBA so far. I haven't ramped it up like I should have, but it's all right. I'm still learning, still doing. Um, I also do the Toadcast on Friday nights on YouTube, which will be posted in the Reseller Society, which is a new super group on Facebook, and it's a place where every reseller can have one spot to go to instead of multiple spots, multiple rules, multiple having to learn everything and remember all the different rules. You all can go in and you can share all of your
Love you.
um, items, get some ideas, listing help, um, what kind of what the item is, stuff like that. It's really fun and informative. I mean, in the first 24 hours, we got over 1,000 people, so that was pretty good. Also, there'll be hangouts throughout the day. Some are going to be specific, like say shipping or FBA help or something like that, where people can come in and you can go into that hangout, and there'll be somebody who knows all about that and that specific item, or not item, well, items too, I guess, but that, what the heck is the word, subject, and they can ask specific questions of people, whoever's in there. They do fill up fast, so you definitely want to get in there, or and soon. um, Also, there'll be other hangouts, like what are called working hangouts, or some call them late night just hangouts, or whatever hangouts. Those can get a little crazy sometimes, so definitely go in with, I wouldn't say a thick skin, but know that it's a free for all, so lots of fun things happen. Nothing bad or vulgar or stupid or anything like that, but there are a lot of joking around and things like that. But the biggest part about it is every reseller can be in the super group and get anything you need within the group. So, and that's, go to thereseller.com and you can get in through that way. Or if you know
If you
somebody
not
that
already remember. And as I said, our guest is Justin Starcher for about motivation. And if you don't know who Justin is, he'll tell you all about himself.
What is going on, everybody? This is Justin Starcher. I do have a Facebook page. But before I enlighten you with the Facebook page, I am a little under the weather. So if I seem like, I'm not myself or whatever, I'm here, I'm kind of there. I am a little under the weather, bad and a little cold, but, we'll be okay. But I do have a Facebook page, and that is Justin Starcher. It is my own personal Facebook page. That is Justin, and the last name is Starcher. That's Starcher. And honestly, I really don't do a whole lot on there. I think the last thing I put on there was something about the Redskins, how horrible they were. So that's pretty much about that. Now, about what I have to say here about Mr. The Walking Picker and Mr. Sean Cool Toads and the Society. They're doing their things. Make sure you check it out. You can probably find it if you go to Cool Toads, or go to the Walking Picker, or Golden Finger Picker, or Scraparella, or Katie Patton, or Picking Profits, or the Gills, or Ronnie, or somebody. You'll definitely get linked in there. Somehow. It's I went in there and I became a member, not a member, but I came. I was on the page yesterday, and then I was like, whoa, they already got 1,000 people. So they're definitely doing some good things. Check that out, and that's pretty much it. But yes, my name is Justin Starcher. I do sell on eBay. I dabbled in Amazon. I do not do any Amazon now. And at the beginning of the year, I did sell on Craigslist. I sold quite a bit on Craigslist, but right now I am mainly on eBay, and that's pretty much me.
Okay. Sean, you want to do some shout-outs first before I get into these questions?
Sure. Let's see.
I know we had Mr. Budget Food showed up 2 hours early.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely a very, very strong supporter of ours, both of ours. Budget Food. Thanks so much, man, for joining and keeping in contact. He's pretty. He's kind of I don't know my words very well. He's in the Cool Toads bad too. So.
Thank you, Budget Food.
Daryl Van Kirk, how's it going, man? Hope all is well. He had some issues, but he sounds like he's doing very, very well now. So he's getting stronger and better. He was always cool, but definitely better as far as medical. I'm such a dork. Star Squatch, how's it going, man? Definitely a big time supporter for us too. Denver Flipper, seen him around here a lot, and here a lot. eBay Ferrero, sorry. How's it going? Chris Maynard just finished his first FBA shipment prep time, just in time. 6 boxes over 100 pounds, more than 100 ASINs. Dang, nice. Red Nose Picker, pretty cool name. What's up, Picker Paul? How's it going, man? Welcome, Ellie Dufresne. Welcome. ISIBYL. I could probably pronounce that, but I'm sure I'll get that wrong. How's it going? Welcome. Wants to know about FBA, which you definitely will learn a lot about FBA in the Picker Society or the Reseller Society. Also, a shout out to Catherine Shelton. Go to Treasure Hunting on Facebook. You'll also get she does pretty much all FBA now, basically. Where else am I now? Where did they go? Jay Wise, how's it going? Welcome. Adrian McCartney. Okay, I'm sure you've heard this a couple times. Any relation to Paul? Come on, here we go. There's some more. Barbara Barker, what's up? From Virginia. Hey, look at that.
Virginia.
There you go. Laura Lee, that's where our famous here Justin is from, Virginia. Although often I joke and say he's from West Virginia, but
yeah, a little bit more east.
Gigi's Attic Treasures, welcome. Donna, I'm hoping it's Weeway.
Look at it.
Jeff Bergen, hello, how's it going? Welcome. Rob G, what's up? Welcome. And Start Win Go, how's it going? And Down South Treasures, woo, made it live. Thanks for joining. And Jeff Davidson's in the house too. How's it going, man? Lord knows how I missed his name.
Hey, Sean, I was going to say, Ellie Dufresne, she doesn't see anything except the green screen, so you may want to refresh your YouTube, and that may help you, Ellie. I haven't heard of a green screen before. Well, Justin, my first question to you then is, how long have you been a reseller, and what got you started?
All right. Well, the technical answer for when I became a reseller would be 2007. I think I was dabbling in like baseball cards and that kind of thing. And, I'm not exactly sure exactly what I was doing in 2007, but the whole reselling thing for me, wasn't a priority. I think I did a couple, just to see what would happen because I was into baseball cards, and that's pretty much it. We're in 2014 now. I think in 2012, I really needed to kind of figure out a way to kind of, make sure that I had bills paid and stuff like that. So I really started, I want to say in late 2012, early 2013, something like that. That's when I really started listing, more often. Yes, baby.
Oh, that's good to know. Oh. uh, my next question to you is, what do you sell? Do you enjoy selling, and what would you rather sell?
Ooh, that is a vast question right there. What do I sell? Right now I have a whole lot. Hold on real quick, John or Chris. I need y'all to jump in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep. TheResellerSociety.com. Definitely want to go there first. They have a welcome video, and you can see everybody and that's involved, all the founders. So that way you definitely get in touch with everything that's going to go on, and you'll get updated on everything. Because there's going to be prizes and all kinds of other stuff too. And the best of all, I mean, we always say this, nothing against the people that have paid sites and nothing against that. That's a whole different ballgame. It's all free for us on this end. So, and like we've said, we have personal friends in the other group. So if anybody is doubting our sincerity, you go ahead and talk to them. Young, Retro Resale is Retro. That is right, huh? Retro Aficionado. Wow, yeah, good personal friend there, huh? Can't even get his name right. Yeah, he's a personal friend. I've been picking with him a few times. I've supported the Bonafide Hustler since before Bonafide Live, and I don't know how many people actually know about Bonafide Live because it's been that long. So yeah, but anyway. Oh, and Mr. Sadie 123 is in the house. Woohoo!
Yep. Okay, let's see. Sorry, everybody. Justin does have a daughter, so he has her own personal issues that we're dealing right now.
Yeah, she got her hand stuck in the door, so she needed to get some ice and other stuff going on.
Okay, so. Well, I knew something was up.
Yeah.
So. What else can we say about the resellers? Looks like he's coming back.
I'm back. If y'all want me to take over, it's about what I sell on eBay. What I sell on eBay right now is pretty much a little bit of everything. I have some clothing on there. I have just some kind of like random craft items on there. I have some cologne on there. Anything that has like a little bit of margin, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put something out there and you're not getting a whole lot for it. So right now, I think today I listed some cologne, and I listed what else did I list today?
Cologne, don't you need that? Oh yeah.
I asked if you listed your turbo roaster.
No, I have a turbo roaster left. I'm thinking about maybe since we're going into the Thanksgiving time, I have one left from last year. Yeah, I have one turbo roaster left from last year. Maybe I'll do some tonight because I know everybody out there likes, stuff. But I haven't run anything by Chris or Sean, so it's kind of really up to them.
It's up to Chris.
Maybe we'll do something to get the likes up. Maybe if Chris, how many likes did you get last week?
I think it was 20 something. We already got more viewers than we had last week. We hit 35 at the high this week.
All right, so 20 something. So have you ever had 30 something likes? Because we're talking about motivation.
The highest I've ever had was 60.
60.
That was the week. That's the week we had the fourth quarter episode of our show with Golden Finger Booker.
Yeah, we know who was in that. All right, we're gonna say if Chris hits 50 likes today. Are you at 50 yet, brother? Because it wouldn't make any sense if I said 50 now.
Sean, can you find out how many likes we have? I can't see it.
I had to refresh, but when I last checked, it was only 10. But
all right, if we hit by the end of the show, an hour, 2 hours, if we have 50 likes by the end of the show,
we're at 23.
All right, I will send out free of charge and shipping my last turbo roaster.
Dude, there have been a lot of people wanting that roaster, so
I don't know how we're going to do it. That's up to you guys, but I do have one available. that if y'all want to figure out a way to let that thing fly out the door, I am more than willing to ship it. Yes.
Well, we will have to figure out a way.
Okay.
Maybe have each person say that they put likes so we can count the likes. So
One cheap dad is in the house. Vegas flips. What's up, Wes? How's the listing going, bro? And John Cole has joined us again.
well, like I said, we get to 50. Justin said if we get to 50, he'll give the roaster away. So we'll figure a way of counting it. If everybody who likes the video says in the comments they liked it. That way we,
Cool.
Love it.
It says the top where my band-aid is. And the other.
and okay. All right, my third question to you, Justin, is: do you sell full-time, part-time, and how many hours do you devote to reselling when you're not devoting it to your daughter?
That's a very good question, Chris, the walking picker. I want to say, actually, it is. I mean, it's definitely part-time. It's definitely part-time. I do have a 40-hour-a-week job that I do work, but I want to say last year, I want to say June or July, I don't know, I kind of took a leap of faith. I saw things that were going pretty good, and I took a leap of faith and tried to kind of go full-time. Things are pretty good, but they kind of dwindle fast, and I was kind of, you know, in the mix of kind of, you know, part-time, you know, what am I going to do, where am I going to go, this kind of thing. So I kept on, you know, reselling on eBay, kept on doing my thing, and I actually started working again. So that's kind of, you know, I want to say part-time. I did take a stab at full-time. I wasn't, you know, myself very successful. I didn't prepare myself for what I needed to do. So when, you know, this time that I actually do it, I know exactly, for the most part, you know what I need to do. Not go in it kind of willy-nilly and just kind of hoping for the best. You got to go for it. If you're going to do it, you can't just, you know, sit on your pillow top and, you know, wish happy thoughts. I mean, you got to put a little bit of effort into it. You got to work at it. You got to hustle. I mean, you hear it a lot. I mean, about hustling and doing this and doing that. It's not going to happen if you just kind of sit around. So that's pretty much it. But yes, part-time. But I'm definitely 100% driving for the full-time, whether it be next year or the year after. You will definitely see progress with me and see where I'm going.
Especially if you're following him. If you're not, follow Justin as quickly as possible. Hey, Justin, can you make a comment in the feed so people can subscribe to you through the trick that they've been talking about lately?
I will. I will comment that I love everybody, because I do. And I apologize. You know, I've kind of been absent here, you know, for a while. You know, some things are going on, you know, kind of personally, good things. And I look to kind of be around more often. I want to take this time and thank Chris, Mr. The Walking Picker, The R Show, and Sean, Cool Toads, Cool Pads, Toadcast, you know, everything. I want to, you know, say thank you for, you know, reaching out to me and letting me be here tonight. So I will definitely post something right now. And if you're wondering what's going on with my daughter, I accidentally shut her door and I shut her finger in the door. So we're trying to take care of that.
Hey, Sean, can you check to see if what the comments are? Oh, okay. I guess I was just getting a message from Golden Finger Picker on Facebook saying you covered the group pretty good, Sean. So.
Cool.
Daddy.
Hold on, babe.
Well, my next question, I don't know if there's any questions in the comments. Justin.
None yet.
Is, what part of reselling do you find the most rewarding?
Wow, that's a good one. I mean, you're loaded with a bunch of good ones today. What, baby?
It's weird because the one who's not bleeding, who was not bleeding,
Right.
hurts the most.
I know. All right. Can you go ahead and say that one more time? I think I got it, but I just want to make sure.
What part of reselling do you find the most rewarding?
All right, the most rewarding. I find the most rewarding about, when you actually take that time and you actually go out there, whether or not you're going to a yard sale or a thrift store or an estate sale or an auction or wherever you're going, and you see that item and you're like, whoa, and you kind of do your research and, you pull your trigger on that. And then once you do your homework, your due diligence, and you list the item, and that item sells, I mean, that's the best reward, because I know for me personally, I'm not sure about Chris, I'm not sure about Sean, that when I have an item sell, that pretty much means that I don't want to say food's going on the table, because I pretty much have that covered. But, having a little something extra, extra expenses to do this or to do that, I don't have to so much worry. So it's more of a appreciation, family wise, that when I get that sale, I'm like, whew, okay, all right, so let's go on to the next one. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to the next one. So for me, it's about, providing for my daughter, and that's pretty much all that matters to me.
That's a very good reason.
I have a quick thing to Justin. You're supposed to enter that in the other chat.
I was supposed to enter what in the other chat?
The love you all thing in the chat into the video itself, not into our group chat.
Oh, I'm not tech savvy like that. You're gonna have to explain to me, how to do all that. I kind of
Do you have the comments and stuff open from the viewers?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I should do that.
If y'all want to subscribe to him, just go to Justin STARCHER on YouTube. That'll work.
I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, Justin STARCHER. I'm going to spell it out for you, just in case you're having, an issue. That's JUSTIN space, not like a space, but like a space bar, and then a STARCHER. And come on in there. I put up videos every once in a while, just kind of talking about what I found, what I've sold, what I'm doing, how my daughter is. I think a couple years ago or last year, we had a fish. We talked about the fish and talked about a groundhog. I mean, we just kind of do what we do. But, yeah, come on in. It's fun.
And you bring motivation to the videos.
Woo! Love motivation. Let's go.
I have a motivation question, if you want.
Yes, I do.
Sure, go ahead.
Laura Lee asks what gets you guys through those bad times when a stupid returns or doesn't pay or anything like that, a stupid buyer basically. She said those things bring me way down more than dry spells, even worse than dry spells. Wait,
you want me to take that?
These things bring me way down, and even worse is when they go right to opening a case.
You can take it, Justin. You're the guest for the topic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sean pretty much covered it, but my whole thing with that is the first thing I do.
I just asked the question, dude.
I know. The first thing I do, kind of like when I wake up in the morning, is I brew a cup of coffee, and then after that, I go into YouTube or I go into eBay and I kind of check my messages, see what's going on out there. But if there is like a complaint or something, you just have to remember that that's just one. We're talking one of 100, 1,000, 10,000. Just go ahead and deal with it. Give them 100% customer service, and move on and motivate yourself that you did exactly what you were supposed to do, and move on to the next one and give the next person and the next person 100% service.
Gerald Van Kirk says he likes Care Bear Happy Thoughts. Actually, he said no Care Bear Happy Thoughts, but I decided to change that a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you got something else, Sean?
Yeah, there was something else, and then it jumped on me. Oh, that's for something else. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, my next question was, what was the one thing about what part of reselling did you dread that you can make into a positive?
One thing about reselling that I found a dread. Woo! That's. I mean, you should have gave me a little time to think about that one. I want to say, as far as a dread, I mean, everybody kind of goes through the listing dread. For me personally, listing's kind of a motivation. If I can kind of list, I can kind of turn that into a motivation. The only thing that's really a downer to me is, I don't know. I try to stay, kind of positive. I try to turn all negatives into a positive. I want to say, if I have to go, maybe not, for the week or for the month, maybe not reaching my, all of my goals, because at the beginning of the week, I do kind of set soft goals for myself, thinking, okay, Justin, this is what we have planned to do for this week. And we should be able to, knock out this many listings. And if we do that, we should have this many sales. And if we do that, then, this and that. So if I don't hit my number for the week, I do get a little down. But you know what? There's always another week to push on and to keep on doing what we're doing.
Okay, Sean, you said that anything else in there?
Yeah, Gigi's Attic Treasures said, Justin, do you use global shipping? It seems to me that my international sales have gone down ever since I have been using it. What's your thoughts?
Great question. I mean, we're like hitting 100% here on the great questions. I want to say that no, I do not. I've never actually used global shipping. I just use pretty much. Ooh, very pretty, baby. I love it. I pretty much use regular USA, U.S. shipping. If I do have a buyer, I do have a few every other month that come in and ask for, will you ship here, will you ship there? And I do say yes. And I do take care of them. And then after I do it and I figure out how easy it is, I'm like, maybe I should just go ahead and provide it, because I'll probably get a bump in traffic. 10 to 15% is pretty much what I hear across the board. But no, I do not. And yes, I should.
I see Scrap Rose in the comments.
Yeah.
Nice to see you,
What's up?
Elena.
CSA Pickers, how's it going? Welcome.
I see we're at, on my screen we're showing 42 viewers. So,
congratulations.
welcome to all 42 of you.
I'm seeing 39 likes, so that's a good thing.
Yep, 11 more to go if you want that toaster turbo roaster.
Love you, baby.
He's my new bus driver.
Oh, one Wolf, how's it going?
Justin, another question I have here is, do you use an alarm clock, calendar, or schedule? What keeps you on target?
All right, brother, we're 8 for 8 with the good questions here. No, I do use an alarm clock to get up for regular work. A calendar I do not use, and a scheduler I do not use. There was a video that came out, I want to say maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, and I don't want to say who said it, because I'm probably going to give credit to somebody probably deserves it, but wasn't the one who said it. So somebody out there said that when you have a schedule, you have a business. And that's what I'm working towards right now. I find that if I have a schedule day to day, that it's going to be more run like a business. It's not going to be willy-nilly, do this day, do that, that day. I'm going to have things that I have to do every single day, and, not going to be able to do this or do that until I do it. But no. Alarm clock, yes. The answer to everything else, no.
Okay.
Cool.
What? You got something there, Sean?
No, it's cool. I do have Cardinals are beating San Francisco. Dang it. I'm not really a baseball fan, but I kind of pay attention. There's a thing in here, though. Hold on. It's right. 01 Wolf says, everyone is saying Q4 is the best and most money-making period. How slow does it get in January? And it's going to be dramatic. It's going to be dramatic. Yeah, January is not a fun month. And February, I think, too. So.
Well, it's because of what you have. You never know. You may never slow down.
Well, that's true. I mean, if you're selling, yeah.
I think it's kind of hard to gauge. I want to say that for me personally, and this is just coming from my side, that if you list inconsistently, it's going to really kind of be hard to, gauge what you sell. I mean, granted, pretty much everything I'm putting up now is selling, which is, we're in the fourth quarter, but my listing is so sporadic. I mean, I wouldn't really have a good gauge until I was listing something every single day or every single week. But I will say that, the fourth quarter, I mean, it's truth. I mean, if you want to sell your items, definitely have it up by the fourth quarter. But as far as the other 9 months, it's kind of hard to gauge it. I mean, it is going to be slower, but you have to list more consistently every single week, every single month to kind of gauge, where you're going to be at.
My seventh question for you is: what problems do you find coming up most often, and how have you been managing them? Example: shipping if you live far away from a post office, or if town doesn't have high quality items, what do you do to find stuff?
That's a very good question. Really, to be honest with you, I really honestly should be killing it. I mean, honestly. I mean, I have thrift stores all around me. I would say probably in a 10-mile radius, maybe a 15-mile radius. I mean, there's probably easy 10 to 15 to 20 places to go. So, I mean, as far as getting out there and finding stuff, it's not really an issue. My issue for me is kind of a lot of my time with my other job and my daughter. I mean, she's president. I mean, she takes precedence, so that's a lot of time. And so after I take care of my daughter and we do what we need to do, and all the other stuff with the other obligation that I have with work, then it's personal time and picking time, and I kind of try to split that half and half. So hopefully here in the future I can kind of flip flop that and get more time into to picking, because it seems like here in the last 3 weeks I've been really motivated. I see a lot of awesome things going on, and I'm trying to put up stuff. But Sean can contest, and Chris. We all have those weeks and those days where we're just like, yeah, we're not doing nothing with that. We're going to watch videos or watch movies or do this or do that, and it is what it is.
Yep. And Sean, just so you know, I was informed by Chad that he will be on when The Walking Dead's over. We are competing against the premiere of Walking Dead.
My TV
So
is out. My TV is out. It's sad.
Well, I can say for us to have 45 viewers right now, and however many likes, I want to be appreciative to people taking time out of their Sunday night to come. I know we used to have a couple weeks ago, and tonight's our second biggest night. So I want to thank everybody that's coming. Now, I don't know if there's any questions or comments.
And I want to say, Chris, real quick, that we're talking about motivation tonight, and that's kind of what the topic is. And everything out there can be kind of related to motivation. Whether it's positive or kind of negative. And what I kind of want everybody to do is, when you wake up in the morning, I want you to ask yourself, okay, what am I going to do today? And then after you ask yourself, what are you going to do, and the stuff that you have to do, as far as reselling is concerned, talk to yourself, and don't have a conversation to yourself because people might think you're crazy. But ask yourself what you're going to do on the side of reselling, on the side of eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, whatever. And then after you do that, what I want you to do is go and on Facebook or go to a sibling or a family member and tell somebody what you're going to do. And then guess what? Later on that day, you're going to be held accountable. Somebody's going to ask you, hey, what did you do about this? What did you do about that? And that's a little self-motivation trick that you can kind of do to kind of, get your butt moving. I mean, because the last thing you want to do is disappoint a friend or a family member, or the last thing you want to do is bounce a check. You don't want to disappoint the bank. So just kind of do that. And I mean, motivation is key. I mean, there's been motivation. I think it was Chad and Ronnie and the Gills and that the group. They had something last month in Square and Forbes and if I missed somebody, I apologize. But they had something, and all of these guys and gals are great resellers. Florida Pig and Queen, sorry. They're all great resellers. But what it did was it kind of motivated them to kind of go to the next step. I mean, when you're already good, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you gotta. I mean, there's always another step. And after they created that step, guess what? There's another step. And then after that, guess what? There's another step. So as far as motivation is concerned, I mean, you can kind of look to your left, look to your right. There's motivation all around you. You just got to create it, and do what you do.
Well, we can actually say you're the one that started these challenges because you challenged Golden Finger Picker and the Florida Pig and Queen for a listing challenge back in August. So
I did, and I lost, and I conceded graciously. I do owe them a crab dinner, but what it did do for me is I was kind of revamping my store. I was over 100 listings, and then I kind of retooled some stuff, and I went down to like 40, 50 listings, and it actually pushed me to go over 100. And I'm still over 100. The next goal for me is 150, then 200, then 250. But what it did was it remotivated me to get to the next platform, 100. So yes, as far as that challenge was concerned, yes, I did challenge the Golden Finger Picker and the Florida Pig and Queen. Yes, I did lose the first one to 250 active listings. And yes, I do owe them, I guess, 40 pounds of crabs. I mean, do I need to have a crab boat and go to their house or something? I mean, what's up?
Pretty much.
Was it 4 pounds or 40 pounds? 40 pounds sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it was 4. I have a couple of things from the chat.
okay.
2 things. CSA Picker says, have you ever had an international buyer buy from you even though you had the item for USA only?
Yes.
The other one is to chase a dream that I've been waiting a while to get this one for you. Is when things don't sell, they get very unmotivated. How many times do you relaunch before you give up on it? In other words, relist and stuff like that on an item.
Is that for me, Sean?
Yeah.
All right. On your first listen, as far as international, if somebody comes to me and they're like, there was a Raiders hat that I was selling not too long ago, and it went to UAE, and we all know what the UAE is. That's the United Arab Emirates. And the customer was like, I love the hat. He's like, I just see that you don't ship, you only ship in the U.S., can I buy it? I'm like, yeah. I said, let me do some research on how much the shipment's going to be, and we'll take care from there. I went on to USPS, put in the measurements, did everything, found out how much it was, and I sent it. The guy paid for it instantly, and I went, got the customs form, did all that. You can go ahead and skip a step doing all that if you want to go ahead and go and do it off the eBay site itself. But I kind of like to, do it manually myself. As far as the second question, what was the second question, Chris?
I didn't ask it. I think Sean read it off the.
Have you ever sold anything?
Oh yeah, stale item.
International without it being marked as international.
Well, that was the first one, and yes, the answer for that is yes. The second question was about what do I do when I come across a stale
relisting
item?
and do you relist and how many times do you relist, that kind of thing?
What I do is I do relist, and I do use the free relist 3 times, and then what I do is I kind of play with the because I try to start everything with a fixed price best offer, and then what I had been doing, and it was really working, was I would go in, I would have everything listed a little high, but then what I would do is I'd go ahead and create a sale on top of that, and that was working really good. Well, evidently, eBay didn't like that, so they went ahead and took that option out. So yes, if I have a stale item, I will do whatever I have to do, whether or not it's a 99-cent auction and blow it out the door, as long as I'm not losing any money at the end of the day, and I can get some new inventory. Yes. See you later.
Hey, do you work on some part of reselling every day of the week, or how do you do that?
I would say, as far as reselling every day of the week, I would definitely be lying if I said yes. I will say when I get, I want to say kind of motivated, it kind of comes in spurts. Like here the last couple of weeks, it's been at least something every day. Whether or not it's going through all my listings, making sure everything's good, readjusting the price. But there are times, and to be honest, I will go 2, 3, 4 weeks and not do anything. And guess what happens when you don't do anything?
Yep.
Zero. You get no sales. So, if there's anything that I've learned from all of this is every day. That's why the icon is in your store. If you have a store, manage your store. Go in there, look around, see what you can do better, and really kind of think as a business person, what can I do to move a couple items today, and get people in your store. But you also have to list more items. And I will say this: I do work in a retail establishment, and we're always asked, everybody is always asking, why are they bringing this in? Why are they bringing that in? Why is this here? We've never sold this before. Because the same thing, the more items that they have in the store, guess what? The more stuff they're going to sell. So it is what it is.
And new items too.
Yeah, new items.
So.
I mean, stuff coming in every single day, and people are just shaking their head like, oh, we don't have the room for this. We don't have the room for that. But guess what? They know that you're going to work hard and you're going to do what you have to do to get that stuff out on the floor, which is kind of what we call create a listing. And then guess what? If you sell an item, sell 2 items, sell 3 items, boom, I don't.
Okay, well, I don't know if there's any other comments in the questions in the field, but I do have one here. Well, I have 2. One is, do you work alone or do you have help? And do you find yourself easily distracted?
Ha! That's a very good question. All right, do I work alone? Do I work alone? Yes, 99.9% of the time I do work alone, except for when my daughter wants, when she thinks it's cool to take a picture or, fold something up and ship it, But yeah, for the most part, I do work alone. What was the second question?
Do you find yourself easily distracted?
Yes, because I just asked what was the second question. Yes, I do find myself easily distracted, but I can also see that I'm easily distracted and rein myself back in. So it's one thing to be easily distracted and kind of stay on the other path, but like let's say for some reason that I was listing, and then something happened, I went into another direction, then I might stay here to make sure that problem's solved, but guess what? I'm not going to do C. I'm going to go back to A and make sure we take care of that.
In the chat, they're still talking about the international shipping and stuff. I noticed when I'm listing, I always thought it was just because of my computer or something, but I notice a lot that as I'm doing stuff with it'll change the international information, even if I put no international shipping or whatever. I'll go and before I go to the next page, it'll switch sometimes if I'm inputting other numbers or something, and oftentimes it changes to flat rate for all the buyers or whatever it says, same cost for every buyer or whatever, and so yeah, you definitely want to double check that, keep an eye on that. It seems to be that might be what's happening to a lot of people. Somehow, there's quote unquote glitch, and eBay is jacking people's listings. So,
Sean, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
I was listening to something today, and when you get to the bottom of the page, usually it says, click here. You can, your item will list 3 more times for free. Now it says 1 more time. Is that something they changed, or what's up?
Yeah, that's something they changed. It's down to 1 time instead of 3 now.
So you better get it right the first time.
Yeah, they probably got tired of giving away 3 months of free listings.
Yeah.
If you did a 30-day listing and you did it 3 times, that's 90 days that they didn't get
Yeah.
paid for a listing.
Yeah.
And I will say this, and I'm not telling anybody to do it or not to do it, because I had great success going. I was pretty much an all auction based, reseller, eBay, whatever, and I went all fixed. I went all fixed, best offer, buy it now, and did all that. And then when I went and for whatever reason I didn't have any free listings or something happened about 10 days ago. I went and put everything at auction, every single listing at auction, but I put on there the least amount that I would take, and I had pretty good success. Now I've taken all those items and went back to buy it now and best offer, but always go in there and kind of dabble. Like I said, I think I sold 14 to 15 items last week, and this week I have 4 or 5. I got, 4 things going to the post office tomorrow. So as far as my video is concerned about what I'm doing sales-wise, I'm probably going to have the best month ever. Like I said, I'm not on the Sean Murphy Cool Toes
No,
platform
quit it.
or the Walking Picture.
I do not sell that. I'm not that big of a seller. Come on.
But
Neither am I.
but I might, if I keep working hard and just motivate myself and let Sean and Chris and Golden and Ronnie and Square and Scrap and the whole community. And every day they'll just, like a boxer, just throw you a jab, boom, boom, and you either, take it or you duck, one or the other. So I'm hoping to have my best month, this month, hoping to gross $1,000. And then, once you hit that goal, have another goal, go for it. You can do it. Believe in yourself, believe in others, and it is what it is. Sorry, Chris, for rambling.
Hey, it's okay. You're answering the questions. Let's see.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's a postal holiday. It's
Ooh,
Columbus
so
Day.
yes, I won't be shipping anything tomorrow.
Nope. Thank you, Sandy
No,
Rick,
Tuesday's
and
first
welcome.
business day.
Caesar's
I
Palace has
got-
finally showed up. What's up, man? Better late than never, he says.
I got a question for you, Sean and
I got
Chris.
an hour. Go ahead, Justin.
What is for your eBay store, what is your handling time? And if you cannot meet, like let's say you have a 1 day or 2 day handling time, and let's say something comes up and you're at 3 days, do you take that item and ship it priority to get that item out quicker, or do you take a chance and ship that item regular standard or first class or whatever and see what happens? Because things happen when you go to ship an item and it's supposed to be there. Like let's say you do, standard or first, and you don't get it out the first day, the second day, and then you ship everything the third day. Do you go ahead and ship it normal? I haven't had any issues. I just hit a 300 positive feedback. I'm really stoked about that, 100%.
Congrats. Yeah.
And I just want to make sure I keep everybody happy. So is that something that I need to be more diligent about, or is that something that is pretty much across the board everybody does?
I personally have things set for 1 day.
Okay.
And I haven't been getting a lot of sales, but when I do, I purposely try getting them out the next day.
Okay.
So even if that means I gotta drop them off in the blue box next to Safeway at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's out.
Okay. And I do
Yeah, I
have
have it set for 1 day also.
You first, Sean.
I have it set for 1 day. On occasion, I have messed up and not gotten it out, say till the next day. I've actually went and I think a couple 3 times. I don't do it very often because I don't like to lie. But something that I know is gonna say, like, I didn't get it out and it was gonna go out on like a Saturday or a Friday even, and I know it's gonna take a couple extra days. I message the buyer and say, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a little bit later because the the postal carrier, since I didn't have mail, they didn't come and pick up my packages. So, yeah. In other words,
I got one more question. One more question, and I need 100% honesty.
Well, you know me.
Y'all ready for this? Because I know y'all are. 100% honest
Who
people.
wants a turbo roaster?
Have you ever, in your eBay store, marked shipped, but the item is still in your presence?
Nope.
No.
Because I do it right on eBay, so it automatically marks it shipped when I do the label.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, what are we up to on likes so we know if we gotta start counting?
At least 47. I'm gonna refresh and just double check. Says 49 watching.
Do I need to go get the turbo roaster and show everybody? Because
You-
we are getting close to Thanksgiving.
You might,
Yeah.
man.
All
Hey,
right.
somebody might show it off.
Somebody earlier asked
if
if the chicken comes with it.
The chicken does not come with it.
Oh.
And yeah, sorry, the chicken does not come with it. But yeah, it's a turbo roaster. I think I bought 4 of them. They were discounted like 75%. Guess what? I didn't sell one of them. I mean, as far as putting them on eBay and selling them, I sold, one to Chris for shipping, and I sold one to I think Chad. I think his was either shipping or free or something like that. And another one went out. I had a total of 4. But for whatever reason, if you ever come across a turbo roaster, don't buy that damn thing. That shit don't sell. Oh, excuse my language.
I did find one in a thrift store. I took a picture and sent it to you that one time.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like 6 months ago.
Okay, well, I just saw we hit 51 viewers.
Woo!
Yep. 47 likes.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
let's hit that like button.
3 more likes, and we gotta have everybody tell us that they hit the like button so we know who to count.
One more like. I guess it's not updated. One more like. Let's see.
Somebody said it was 51 on their side. I don't know if they were talking about viewers or likes.
And I'm
Yeah.
Let me like the button. This guy here.
I'm gonna go get the turbo roaster. Show and y'all need to figure out who's gonna win it, how they're gonna win it. But I will get it out. I'll ship it. You will get it. I hope you enjoy it for the holidays. It is a turbo roaster. I hope every time you look at it, it smacks you in the face and it makes you want to list another 5 or 10 items. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the turbo roaster now. And I kind of feel lonely. I mean, I'm not gonna have any more turbo roasters. Really? No more turbo roasters.
I guess you have to go find one. Thanks all 49 viewers that I'm seeing right now for your likes incoming tonight. Oh, now it's up to 50 again. In a couple of minutes, we're going to be having Mr. Golden Finger Picker come in, talk more about motivation, maybe more about their little challenge that they had, and more about our reseller society, if you aren't already a member.
Yeah, we are giving away Justin Starcher's last turbo roaster. For those who haven't watched a long time, that is a big thing.
We had some good times with the turbo roaster.
We have. Oh, dude, we're up to 54 likes. Ding, 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 ding.
Woohoo!
I mean, that is a turbo roaster right there. I'm gonna pack that thing tight, and I'm gonna get it shipped out, and somebody's gonna be able to enjoy a turbo roaster for the holidays. And thank you. I want to say thanks, Chris, and I want to say thanks, Sean. Y'all motivate me every day. I mean, there's a handful of people out there that I want to thank. I mean, everybody knows who has had a part in what I do. I want to say thank you. I mean, if I were to say thank you to everybody, I'd be here pretty much all night. But there's a good handful of people. I'm saying thank you. I am on this show. I'm saying thank you to Sean. I'm saying thank you to Chris. Sorry if I'm using your name and you don't want me to.
Don't worry.
It's okay.
Put a blur over it, beep it out, do whatever you got to do. But I do love you guys. I do want to get more videos out. I do like talking and saying what I'm doing. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the book, but I do like having fun. And the funny part about it is, my daughter has fun with it too. She's like, "Daddy, why'd you do this? Why'd you say that?" And all this other stuff. So
yeah.
He hasn't commented about why I'm getting rid of the turbo roaster, but I'm sure it's coming.
Hey, and I'm gonna pass on that Because since Scraparella's in the house, and I might end up forgetting, but I wrote it down. So I'm gonna pass along that sandbox idea that you said. But the kids being in their own little, like a
Yeah,
show sort of thing,
yeah.
we'll call it the
I think that would be.
sandbox. That's a pretty awesome idea.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea. I think
Or
somebody
even,
else. I
yeah,
think
even with
Biscuit
adults and
Head.
the kids, that kind
I
of thing.
think Biscuit Head or Scrappa. I can't even talk. Because I'm a little under the weather. Scraparella's daughter. They
Uh,
can be the host of the sandbox because my daughter is super shy. I mean, she might come in and say hello every once in a while. But yeah, I mean the
that's all
sandbox.
right.
I mean, get the little kiddos, pickers out there, and see what's going on. We can talk about
You know
this and
what you
that.
can do is turn off your camera, and then she can just talk. She doesn't have to be seen.
That's
So,
true.
yeah,
That is true.
if that's the issue. But yeah,
I do want, and I know we're getting close to 10. I know y'all run about 2 hours. I know Chad's about to come in, but definitely, how many people we have watching right now? 40, 50, 60, 100?
53.
53, 53.
Yeah, 53. I love it. I love it.
I love
53
it too.
people. This is what I want you to do. I want you to like this video, and even if you like, I'm not sure if you like it and you like it again if it goes to a dislike, but freaking like it. I don't care. Like it 100 times.
Somebody
And
else disliked it.
and check out the walk. Hey, Chris, are you the walking picker? Are you walking picker? The walking picker? What are you?
I do walking picker.
So the walking picker.
No, just
Yep.
walking picker
Okay,
That's,
great. Check out
on
Walking
YouTube.
Picker. Check them out. Check them out. Check out Walking Picker. Also check out Cool Toads, Toecast. I mean, I can go in 100 different ways with this. But Friday nights, check out Toecast. Right, brother?
Right. Heck
Check
yeah.
out Cool Toads on, is it Facebook?
Cool Toad's Pad, yeah, Facebook.
All right. So do
Actually,
that.
yeah, go
And
for it.
these guys are, I mean, the one thing about them is whenever there's a question asked, they always answer it. So I know I'm putting it out there that if you ask them a question, they're going to answer it because they will. But yeah, if you have a question about anything, ask them. Check out their channel and subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to the channel. Did I say that? Subscribe to the channel. Like their channel, share their channel, do what you got to do. Believe in yourself, believe in others. And guess what? Have a good day.
well, Jesse,
Party
you can
on.
stay. You can stay while Chad's here if you want. You don't have to go unless you want to.
No, I'm good. I'm amped up now. I mean,
Well,
I
I
was
just
still,
wanted
I
to
was
know
feeling under
you,
the,
you feel like you had to go.
I was feeling under the weather. I had a touch of the fever. I accidentally closed my daughter's finger in the door. We got that all taken care of. So I'm good to go. I mean, if you want me to stick around, I'd be more than happy to stick around. I know Chad's going to come in. Yes, honey. Yes, and I know we're going to talk, and I know he's going to talk about the reseller society. I can't wait to hear about that. I mean, that's huge. I mean, it's so huge. I don't even know how to grasp it. I don't even know how to hold it. I mean, the funny part about it is yesterday, I went online and I typed in something that my daughter wanted, like something out of like, I typed in something that she wanted for Christmas, and guess what the first link was?
The Research Society.
Frozen.
Boom, boom. I'm like, what? I mean, it was the first thing that came up, and then I was like, all right,
Wow.
that's a mistake. So then I went and I typed in, I want to make more money. I want, and every time I typed in something, boom, it came up, and I'm like, man, this is a big deal. So I can't wait till Chad comes on and talks about it. It's huge. I've already joined the group. They already have 1,000 people. He'll go in and tell you all the awesome people that are in the group, all the admins that are in the group. Everybody in there is freaking awesome. I love every single one of them. And if I could give them a personal hug or a high five or a fist bump or a chest bump or whatever, I would love to do it. I'm done talking.
Well, I know that a lot of these viewers that we're getting tonight are from the group. Because
Yep.
the event. So I want to congratulate everybody that joined and that's here. I hope you're learning something, and I hope you're if you have any comments on that you want us to cover for in future shows, let us know. We do have plans for the end of the month and beginning of next month. I don't know what we have yet for next week. Justin was supposed to be next week.
I'm changing location.
Okay.
I will bet. Hold
Strapperella
on.
says, how's the Turbo Roaster giveaway going to happen? So how do you figure you're going to get done?
Well, y'all figure out how it's going to happen. Shoot me an address. I know I'm taking the easy way out, but shoot me the address of whoever wins it. However you want to do it. Go ahead and make it something motivational, and let that turbo roaster, let it motivate somebody. So y'all, I mean, you got another 59 minutes or whatever. Put your heads together, figure it out. I love the 49ers hat, Sean Cool Toes. I mean.
Yeah.
I know I'm a little amped up right now. Y'all are getting me pumped up. I'm having a good night tonight. Let's get that turbo roaster out the door.
Heck yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that we will have either do a post on the Facebook or we can do it here. Have everybody that said they likes the video tell us so we can try counting it after it goes after live.
Yeah. We can figure that out after, yeah. Yep.
And then we'll get back with Justin and let him know who won, and he can either PM them where we can get their address from them. Do it that way. That's the only way I can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Heck yeah. Yeah.
I told Mr. Goldenfinger Picker that we're ready for him when he is. So he still might be watching the ending of
The Walking Dead, yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah. Oh no. 1001 Wolf says my daughter doesn't hold me accountable for listing. She just asks me every day how much money we made. Adrian McCartney says no crockpots. I think I have 4 that I use.
Let's see. Why did it feel Scrappy has her eye on that roaster? Thanks, Lisa J. The show's not over. We're waiting for Mr. Goldenfinger Picker to come in when he's done watching his show, and we can cover more about the group. So I know there's probably going to be some more questions.
And he better not come in here saying anything about the show, because I can't watch it tonight. I think I'm going to have to pay 99 cents to Amazon to be able to watch it.
He said, okay, in a couple. So, any questions? Like I say, any questions out there for any of us before Mr. Pagel shows up?
Jeff Jones says, sounds like a QVC ad.
Alberto says, I like, but I don't need a turbo roaster. I don't cook.
There you go. Albatross, what's up, Brian? How's it going, man? I meant to shout you out earlier. Their store scores. Another thing, too, with motivation, a lot of the Hangouts are going to have that effect. I was really big on not listing, or still kind of am. But when I've gotten into the Hangouts and stuff, I've seriously listed and took pictures and gotten things going and started doing a lot better. So, yeah, definitely is a good thing there. Even just going in, you don't have to have a camera. You can, having a microphone would be good so you can at least chat back and forth. There is a chat box on the side, though, if you want to do it that way as well. So.
And I see deep. Let's see what.
Thrift Store Score said if he mentions Walking Dead, you'll lose half your viewers immediately.
Well, Down South Treasures asks, anyone recently signed up for Bonanza? And if so, have any luck? I've been a member of Bonanza for a while. I have I've had at least 7 sales since I joined, but I don't work it like you should when they're not getting the site traffic that Amazon and eBay do. So you have to work a different way to get the views. So I can't. We have it. We had an episode of Iron Bonanza a couple weeks, about a month ago, I'd say, right, Sean?
Yeah, couple.
So if you're a member of my, if you are want to go through my videos, all my shows, well, except for two of them, were about 2 hours long. So anything you need to glean some information out of, don't be afraid to go through my listings.
Nope, no Reagan tonight.
Bomberger,
She had a problem.
yeah, yeah,
Family
Reagan
emergency.
had a personal problem that he had to, so he asked if I can either do it earlier, which I couldn't. I didn't want to ask people to change their schedule around that much, and I wanted him to spend the time with the person that he needed to spend time with. We will be having him on in the future. I don't know exactly when. He's going to get back to me when he can.
GG's Addicts Treasures has been asking a question several times, and I do apologize.
Okay.
You're asking about basically an IRS tax question. How you keep track of like the stuff you buy at garage sales and things like that. CN Save has a pretty good bookkeeping video on her channel. It's CN Save on YouTube. But pretty much what I've done is literally just write it down, and each item, literally just what the item was, the amount I purchased it, the what it sold for, and then of course the fees associated with that, and then I guess profit, things like that. Really, as far as IRS goes, you really want to talk to somebody in taxes to know for sure exactly how you should go about that. Whether the IRS will accept the note, I believe it's up to the certain tax person. But yeah, the only reason we didn't really answer that is because it's really not a clear-cut answer that we could answer on this show, unfortunately. So, but I did want to make sure that it wasn't ignoring this as far as
You got a question that needs to be answered. I'll answer it. What's up?
IRS question.
Yeah,
Yeah, changes it up. Yeah. And I've seen other questions and stuff in here that it seems like they're for the people in the chat. So if I did miss out on something that was for us, I do apologize. I mean, there's things like Jason Neal says, what wholesalers do we folks buy from? Us three on the panel don't use wholesalers. There's
Down South Treasure asked, do you use basic advertising, commission 9% or premium? I'm actually doing the standard, which is 13%, so I can do eBay list advertising as well. And Bonanza will raise their price by 1.5% on that, so you're not paying for their fees. The buyer is.
Sweet. Sean and Chris got a quick question.
Sure.
Because I have to end the listing for the turbo roaster because I have it on eBay. When I end that listing, do I just go ahead and just say item not? I mean, I don't want to get a defect on it. Do I? I mean, if I just take it off as far as item.
Is it an auction or buy it now?
I think it's a buy it now.
Then you shouldn't have any problems. Just tell them that it's no longer available.
Okay.
If I'm remembering right, don't quote me on it. I'm still new, kind of like you. Even though I'm doing this show.
Well, it's all good. It doesn't matter. Somebody's getting a turbo roaster. Did y'all figure out who was getting it?
No, not yet.
We told them that they're gonna have to tell us who lights already, and we're gonna count it down. And somehow, we can't necessarily say it on the air because all the comments are flying.
That's what I like. Sean, that hat is like, that's awesome. What kind of hat can we get for you, Chris?
I don't wear hats.
Denver Flipper, a.k.a. Larry Posner, made this for me. It's freaking awesome, man.
That hat is awesome.
My other one is hot. This one doesn't make me sweat and stuff. It's got like real freaking material for hair.
Probably missing you, huh?
I got 2 of those now. A friend
do
of
you?
mine, I put the word out on Facebook. A friend of mine had one too.
Now
So
my
she,
question is, do you have a home hair and away hair? Do you have one that's black and one that's white?
that would be
And one
awesome,
that's
dude.
red?
No, I don't, because it's the orange hair is the key. So
Hey,
yeah.
Justin, I got a warning for you. Michael Baumberger said he's going to go buy the turbo roaster before you can take it down.
Uh-oh.
I can do what?
Baumberger said he's going to buy the roaster before you can take it down.
He's going to buy it before I take it down?
Yep.
Well, guess what? If he buys it before I take it down, I promised out there motivationally that I would provide a turbo roaster. So,
Oh, no.
Mr. Texas Auction Picker, if you want to buy mine, that is awesome. I will somehow, some way find another one and get it out to whoever I need to get it out to.
Oh, there, Mr. Golden Finger Picker.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's
Not much.
up?
Would you like to do a quick introduction? Not that you need one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the viewer pulled up and all this good stuff here. What's up, folks?
What is going on?
Hey, what's up, Justin?
What's kicking chicken?
My brother from another mother.
You're definitely right about that, brother.
The roaster is kicking chicken, man.
Oh, no kidding.
We're giving a roaster away.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
For 50 likes. We hit 50 likes tonight, Chad. So far. That's in the first hour.
I was going to say, you're at 65 now.
Woo!
Wow.
I wish I had another one.
There you go. Maybe we'll hit 100.
I'll be glad if we hit 100. We're averaging about 50 viewers, so.
Sweet.
Well, Chad, since you're one of the co-founders of the core members, since I had these questions for Justin, but he said he hasn't really looked into the group yet. But I had already mentioned this one question to you earlier, and you said you wanted it handed to you. So, do you find the group redundant, or is it different?
I think the group is absolutely different than literally any of the other groups out there, simply for the fact that, and that's not putting down, your group, Chris. It's not putting down the Thrifting Lounge. It's not putting down any other groups. It's just that what we're putting into this group is stuff that we're not seeing, in the other groups. And so far, what everybody's seen is just the beginning. We're looking at webinars literally all day today. I personally have been checking into some speakers for some private webinars, and it's good quality stuff. It's not, it's really good stuff. It's motivational stuff. It's, these people that I'm talking to, they fill up auditoriums, to motivate people.
Nice.
So
Wow. Yeah.
it's, we're really trying to take this to the next level. Another thing that we see that we want to make it different, and like I said, when I'm saying this stuff, it's not putting anybody else down. It's just where we're trying to rise, to the occasion, I guess you could say. And between the founders and our administrators, I mean, I don't think there's another team out there that even compares. I mean, it's just such a great group of people, such a open group of people, such a just a set of people that are pro community, pro helping, pro giving, and and it's all about learning. Ultimately, it's all about learning. None of us know it all, and when it comes down to it, if when you surround yourself with like-minded people and people who are willing to give, then you're going to grow from it. It's really that simple of a concept. A lot of people weren't.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but on that note, Chad, first and foremost, I want to say congratulations on 1,000 plus in like 1,000. I mean, in like 24 hours. I think I saw Sean post something that y'all hit like 1,000 members in 24 hours. So kudos on that.
Thank you.
Second, I want either you or Sean or Chris, one of y'all, to go ahead and just kind of, I don't want to say shout out the members, but go ahead and shout out the members, because these people that you have on the panel are really dropping some major knowledge. I mean, and they don't leave any stone unturned. I'm talking about from the people that are, up front to the people behind the, behind the movie. So pretty much shout out everybody real quick, because I mean, these people are amazing.
Hey, Sean, do you want to, you go ahead and shout the founders out, and I'm going to pull up all the admins. Is that good?
Cool. So basically you have Dave and Sarah Gilman, the Gilmans, Gilmoney, Picking Profits, and Katie Patton, and Scraparella, Elena Chomsky, which is one and the same, and Florida Picking Queen, and Golden Finger Picker. I missed somebody, huh?
Who do we always forget?
Oh, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie. Hearts Pickers. Damn. I'm going to get it now. Shoot. Sorry, man.
Did you get Katie?
Always. Yeah, I got Katie. And Ronnie Hearts Pickers. It's an amazing group of people. They work really hard. I mean, they work harder than us as the admins. So.
And I honestly don't think, and I'll put this challenge out there to anybody. I guarantee you that there's not a question that somebody will give to them that they will not be able to answer. I challenge you that. Give them a question, and I guarantee you'll get an answer. I promise you. Small or big, you ask a question. I know I'm putting it out on the line, a little motivational, but you ask a question, they'll answer it. I promise you. They are the real deal Holyfield, and that's what it's all about. Go ahead and join the site, and let's get it done.
Yeah, did you
budget food. Sorry, budget food.
It is free.
Also, the sort of people are quick to spot negativity and squash it out.
We try.
I had to interrupt.
And I can say, as I said earlier, way back about my group, before you came up with this one. If I don't know an answer, I will find a way of getting an answer to the person. I'll tag somebody. Yeah. I'll do something to get the answer there.
Yeah. Real quick, let me go through the admins of this awesome group. We've got Justin Credible. We've got Albert Santos. We've got Chris Carone. We've got Paul Beagle, which is Picker Paul. We've got Cool Toad, Sean Murphy. We've got Jeff Davidson. We've got Jesse Forbes. We've got Arbitrage Albatross, which is Brian Posey. We've got Picker Army, which is Michael McCluskey. And that's it.
Jesse Forbes.
I dare somebody to ask them a question, and they don't have the.
It's like this. If we do not know the answer to your question, we will find it out. And you know something? Guess what? We're not the only ones in there answering questions. That's one good, awesome thing about this community is somebody comes on and asks a question. We're talking within seconds. Typically, there's somebody responding to help, and that's
and a lot of times
community is.
Sure, Chad. And a lot of times it's not even either the members or the admin. Usually it's somebody else that's commenting.
Sure.
So I mean.
That's what makes this community so good is everybody's willing to help. I mean, if I just had somebody today get a hold of me, and they're going to be working on some a platform for us to hold our webinars, our private webinars, so we don't have to do like a live hangout on YouTube. So we can do it in a private platform for just our members can watch it live. And we'll have it recorded, and then we could maybe eventually put it on YouTube. But I mean, this is what we're looking towards, is, you know, getting it for our members and making it live for them, and not, you know, because that's the benefit of being a part of this community. And we've got our file download. We started it out with some really good bolo lists, and I do want to say something real quick about a bolo. When you hear about a bolo, if y'all don't know, a bolo is something that it's called Be on the Lookout. You know, maybe if you look at my list in there, it shows that there's a super soaker. When you hear super soaker squirt gun, whenever you go to the thrift store and you see a super soaker, you're like, oh, and you buy it. That is not what a bolo means, okay? A bolo means is, okay, yes, super soakers, be on the lookout for them. But when you find one, you still need to do some of your homework. Check the model number out. Make sure that that one's selling. Make sure that you can, the price that they have on it, you can get it for a decent price and be able to turn it for a decent profit. VCRs, stuff like that. A lot of them sell for a lot of money. Some of them don't sell for a lot of money. So don't just say, okay, well, he said the VCRs was in a bolo list and I bought it and I'm not going to make any money on it. And you've got to do your homework on top of. A bolo is to put something in your head for you to remember. So, oops.
Yep.
Yeah, babe.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Dad, we have a question. Well, Sean wrote the question in our private chat.
Oh,
Maybe you know the
No.
answer.
No. Yeah. Okay. As I say, don't answer it. Ask it out loud. Scraparella says, challenge question. How much wood does a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And Brian says 2 3/4 cords.
yeah, that's funny. Let's see, what else? We've got our
Any
working.
other questions out there for Justin about motivation? Chad about the group? Me about myself? About my channel?
You know, I'm sorry I'm late, guys, but I had to watch the premiere of The Walking Dead. I mean,
Don't say anything.
I'm not going to say anything. You think I'm like that? No, but I had to watch it.
Just in
Well,
case.
I'm ready whenever you do both at once.
Jesse's Closet. Chad, I would like to design work for the page when it comes to flyers, events, flyers. Make the cover photo 10 times better. I can create some really cool stuff for you guys. Get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. Are you the one that contacted me today by any chance? Yeah. And don't forget about the events section. That is an awesome feature also. Let's see. You guys are
And
frozen.
like I said,
There we go.
since I don't, if anybody anybody has any ideas for next week's show that you want us to cover that week, like I said next week was supposed to be Justin. Well, I'm glad that he was graciously able to bump up a week. And if you want to see anything on here, let us know. We'll try to make it happen as soon as possible. I do have a guest lined up for the 26th. That is not known to the YouTube community. Or at least she did have a couple of videos, but I don't know if she has her channel anymore. So we may even, Sean, I'm gonna give you a fair warning. Hey, Sean.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm laughing
I'm
at the
gonna give
chat.
you a fair warning. The 26th, we may end up going for 3 hours.
Oh my word. Cool. All right.
I'll give you a fair warning ahead of time, because the person I'm thinking of that has basically confirmed is also an actress. I'll leave it at that.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to think. Of somebody talked about Amazon too. Yeah, so that's a
Well,
good idea. That
maybe we could do Amazon again with somebody next week. If anybody's in the group that wants to come on and talk about Amazon, we had Jeff Davison do it early in our show. If you know more information, if you have more years besides the gambling, I mean, they can come on too. But if somebody else wants to get out there and be known on YouTube, come on. You don't have to always go on the meet and greet to get introduced to the YouTube
Hey,
resellers.
Chris, I hate to cut you off, Chris, but can you go over to the comments and kick out the someone else?
So that was
We just don't need that. We don't need that.
While you're kicking out someone else, can I send a positive vibe?
Yep.
Look,
I don't know how to kick them.
You go to the comments, and there's that little flag on the right-hand side of their comment, and it'll say ban user or something like that.
Okay. Remove, report, profile image, flag for spam, and block user.
Block user.
There you go.
Man, where are all these little gnats coming from in my desk all of a sudden? They're so annoying.
Treasures Found Shop wants to know, how do you get on the Wednesday night meet and greet? Get a hold of me on Facebook. If you're a reseller or picker, we'll talk with you, and if you have something you can offer to the community, absolutely we'll have you on. We'd like to meet with the people first, so we don't get some. It's almost like there's some crazy people out there. So get a hold of me, and we'll talk with you, and we'd love to have anybody on. That's what it's about. It's about meeting, bringing new resellers into the community via YouTube, webcam, and constantly meeting up.
Chad, I don't know if you noticed. Person, I can't even see it right now.
I hear you. Promise.
You promise me?
The part you were asking about, the person that was asking about the banner said that they're the ones that did your army photo for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, right on. Okay, I know who you are. Yeah, hook up with me. Absolutely.
People are asking about your FBA. How's that going for you, Chad?
I got the one shipment in. I sold one really high-end item at $169, and that was really good. Haven't really done much since then. We've been so wrapped up in getting this stuff done, and I even haven't listed on eBay for a few days, and so we've been really trying to take some time putting all this together, and the business is suffering, but yeah, we can recover from that. It's a good thing about being retired, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Chad, where's your hair? Chad got his hair cut.
Or do they mean your hair like mine? Did you get that yet? Your gold one?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Oops. Let's see, what else is out there?
I'm at. Oh, that hair.
The Giants tied up the game, so that's good. Mr. Sadie's obviously happy about that. I was gonna put in there, just look at the flowers, Cardinals. Just look at the flowers.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Now the Colts are awesome. Thank you, Larry.
He got paid.
Yeah.
Jason Neal says, reseller tip. I use fragile stickers to cover imperfections on my products boxes. Any other good tips?
How do you get yours to stand up like that, Sean?
It just does.
Oh, there we go. Now it's standing up. Do me and Sean look like brothers?
There you go.
Yes, thank you, Larry.
Pretty sweet.
Oh,
Justin needs a.
I got a message from Caesar's Palace, and I think we're going to have him on this Wednesday on
Oh, cool.
the reseller social meet and greet. So,
Awesome.
yes.
Hey, Sean, did you hear back from him yet?
Oh,
Caesar, you wanted to try to get
Yeah.
him on this show.
yeah. You know, I have to go back and look at what he exactly said. I keep thinking, well, he said no problem, but keep thinking I was supposed to get back to him, and I didn't do that.
I know, man. It's so
Which is
big.
another reason I tell you should do your own stuff. 'Cause
Hey.
I always don't do it. I don't follow through, so. You know my show, man. It's all spur of the moment. Oh, yeah. What did you say it was today? That was pretty awesome. I have to read it. Where'd it go?
Sue S says she's here waving the cool toads. Uh-oh, I think Larry's got work to do. Somebody else wants a Chargers hair now.
I think he's selling it for $25 a piece. That's a good deal.
Dude, yeah, that is more than worth it. That is an awesome deal. Because this stuff is like real material. It's like I think I said before, it's like stuff you could put on your wall if you wanted the hair part. You know, and it would you could tack it up there. I mean, it would be something you could use like that. It's not, cheap stuff. It's really good.
Hey,
Okay, hey, Chad, I got a question for you.
yes, sir.
Would you recommend all resellers to join the reseller society, or do you think that you might not want to be, they might not want to be in a big group type of thing?
You know something? What's really good with what I've seen, a lot of people are really intimidated by the big groups, and they like that smaller atmosphere. What I would say to that, I mean, I like my group. I think I had 800 members in there, and it's just really good-natured, and it's not hard to follow, and I was worried about that also because, I'm the type of person, I like that personal effect that you get with a smaller group. But from what I've seen, and, like the Thrifting Lounge, that's a big group. But yet I can go in there and I can post something, and I think it all depends on how it's run. I know Kevin and those folks over there, they run the Thrifting Lounge really well. They keep the negativity out. They keep the spammers at bay. It's just a really well-run group when it comes to its members. So I think even with this group, I have no doubt that this group that we're doing now is going to be huge. But huge doesn't mean bad. The good posts are going to rise to the top, and don't worry about, well, if I ask a question, it's going to disappear. Because like I said, the more people are in there that are community oriented and are willing to give, the quicker your question is going to get answered. So it's definitely a place for somebody who's wanting to learn. And there's a lot of people that dedicate their time. I mean, they're not admins, they're not founders or anything. When it first opened up, there was an individual that they were sitting there welcoming every person that got in there. I mean, we had 1,000 people in 24 hours, and this person was literally welcoming everybody. And I'm going to tell you who it is, just because they're.
I think I know who.
Yes. I sent them a message thanking them.
Yeah.
Judy Jantz.
Yep, that's who I was thinking.
And I mean, and that's just awesome. Let's see. You know, I wouldn't be intimidated by a big group because with the people that are in here, they want to be there. They want to be a part of something that's awesome. They want to be a part of something that's not in all the other groups. They want to be part of something that will make them grow, will help them grow, and that's what we're about.
Okay, we got a question from Scrapperella about the Turbo Roaster. She wants to know how people win. We need to somehow count how everybody that liked the video or likes the video already, let us know somehow to say I liked or something to that effect. So after this show's over, we can count them out, and me and Sean will figure a way of doing a drawing of some sort, and we will get a hold of Justin with their address.
Jeff Jones states, did any of the Thrifting Lounge come over to the dark side? The dark side? Really? It's like the Thrifting Lounge. It's like we're brothers and sisters. I mean, you know, I'm good friends with Kevin. You know, and we're friends with a lot of people over there. I'm a member of the Thrifting Lounge. Kevin's a member of this group.
I'm a member of both.
Yeah, I mean, we're a community, and that's what our community is. We still are like this with these other groups, and you know, treasure hunting with Catherine. She has her group, and we love her. Anybody that doesn't's got to be like out of their mind. But you know, it's not a matter of any group is better than any other group. It's just what do we want to offer our members, and we're really wanting to set the standard high. We want a lot of value for $0. Which isn't to say that pay material is bad. We're not saying that at all. As long as there's quality content, there's nothing wrong with selling, you know, a product.
I saw a question from Mr. Sadie, and I wanted to answer it. We're not getting, and Chad, correct me if I'm wrong, the videos are not going away, the shows are not going away. What's going to happen is most of them are going to be placed in the big group more than the other groups, like I did with the event notice of tonight's show. That's part of our benefits.
Right. What it is, you know, we've got these YouTube personalities, YouTube people, and Facebook folks. We've got, you know, the Picking Profits, Katie Patton, Scrapperella, the Gill Money, Ronnie Hart, and Kim and myself. What we've done is, it's like we're all part of this big community. And then we've got all the admins who are also part of this big community. And what we've seen is, like, when I would post, like, for the meet and greet, or when I would post for, you know, I make a video and I upload it and I share it on the groups, I have to go to like 10 or 15 groups to put all this in, or to schedule the meet and greet, or, you know, if I have a question of something, it's like, okay, which group do I have to go post this in? Okay, Ronnie's the clothes, so I can go to Ronnie's group and post the clothes. VCRs, I know I'll go to Gilman's group. I mean, it's a matter of, we're taking all of our resources, and between the admins and all the founders, putting everybody together, and it's all there. I mean, there's literally, it leaves nothing out there. This is a big catch-all of knowledge, and it's only going to benefit the community. This is, hey Sean, remember, you know, we're talking about the community and how can we make the community grow and all this.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is it. This is how we grow it, and it's just going to continue to grow.
Heck yeah. Definitely.
And I saw a compliment. I think there was somebody made a video, Sean, and they were talking about how you were the grandfather of this community.
That was
Too old.
Mass Pickers was saying
Mass
that.
pickers, yes.
Yeah.
And that was a compliment, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, that's right.
So I got the shows started again and all of that.
Sure.
Well, Drew's in the house. Make sure you watch this new video.
Yeah, really? I'm not shocked. Yep, go check out Drew the California Picker. He got some good stuff going on.
We had a good show with him. He was our second 3-hour show.
Yep.
So. Sue asks, to answer your question, since all the other groups are open, no, not the same post to the multiple groups, because what we're trying to do, or I'm assuming what they're trying to do, is they're trying to, as Chad said, funnel everything into one area, but I know there's some people that won't like
a bigger group?
That don't. Yeah, like they don't want to be in the big groups. They want to like the smaller groups, like Chad said.
Right. Let's see.
That's why he's trying to avoid is having people put more than one post on the same post in 5 different groups or 6 groups. Because
That's
if
someone
everybody's
else.
in the same group, everybody's in the same groups, they're going to be saying, "I already seen this post. I don't need to see it again."
That someone else is back again.
I know. I already blocked him again. Or at least I tried to.
Yay for trolls.
Speaking of trolls, I heard that was a good movie.
Is it? I should go watch it. Go. I'm gonna go with my troll hair on. Watch it.
I think last week it was number 2 in the box office, number 2, number 3, something like that.
Wow. Yep. And
Let's still talk about that turbo roaster. I haven't seen. I don't know how many likes people have said they liked it so far. I want to count out the 50, so that we at least get the right amount of people.
yeah, there's 68 so far. So.
Well, I
You
mean,
know
that's
the
not
bad
by
part
the
about
comments.
You got 68 and I haven't even liked it yet.
Are you sure you want to?
I'm going to do it right now, brother.
You know I'm joking with you. I know you would.
Yep.
What's this?
Mr. Steady, yes, we're going to continue all our YouTube stuff. That's part of what we're going to be putting into the groups.
Yep. We're definitely continuing with the YouTube stuff. Yeah. We'll be doing all the hangouts and the shows and the various videos that each one of us does, stuff like that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna change doing anything like that, because that's, I mean, we don't want anybody to get the wrong impression that we're trying to go somewhere with this that is different than what we've been doing. That's not the case. It's just actually, I think one of the best moves this community has taken as a whole in a long, long time. So I think it's really going to be positive. You just keep the shit outside. You know, if you guys see somebody talking negative or about anybody or looking to cause problems with somebody else, you know, tell them how it is. Say we're not about that. You know,
and you can report the post so one of the admins will see it, or even one of the founders will see it.
absolutely.
Hey, Chad, Sean, Chris, real quick. Do y'all have a lot of do you actually have a lot of negativity in the groups? I mean,
Actually, no, not really.
No, not yeah.
That's what's
It's
awesome
just
about
there are certain individuals that are like their names are known throughout all the groups that start issues and start problems and seem to like to do that. But I mean, if anybody starts, something, and it could be as simple as just as a opinion, and it could turn into something bad, And just because there's varying degrees of opinions, and then it can turn into, heat. I mean, just like politics and religion, when you talk about that, there's some people that just blow up and get crazy about it, So, so it helps to keep that to a minimum, and level heads and discuss like you should be discussing.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Sue S's question about the umbrella type of thing for the groups.
Oh yeah, Sue S was waving hi. Sorry, I had to wave back to her. Go ahead.
But I don't know if Chad already read it. That's why I was gonna see if you saw it before I get first.
Umbrella.
So she's asking if you see do we see the big group as an umbrella to the littler ones? Type of.
Well, I don't know what you mean by umbrella. I think that because there's nobody that's above anybody else. I think it's a great, like I mentioned, the Thrifting Lounge, great bunch of people
who just came in, by the way.
Hey, oh really? Hey, What's up there, Kevin? Yeah, I mean it's almost like I don't know, buddy system, and I mean we've got like Catherine Shelton's, we've got I say national resellers. But you guys are also integrating and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just a matter of, it's just a big, huge, I don't know, like brother and sisterhood when it comes to the groups that are maintaining, like my group personally, and like the Gill Moneys. What we've done is we've said, look, we're going to keep our groups open and everything, and it's not that we don't like our groups, it's just with our time we're able to put more effort into this one, and because this group's helping us grow also. I'm learning more stuff in this group because I'm not having to jump around to 15 different groups, and that doesn't stop me from checking out the Thrifting Lounge or Catherine's. We went and watched Catherine tonight, didn't we, Sean?
Last night,
yeah, last night.
Yeah.
And absolutely, I mean, there's nothing about this is going to be like, no, we're staying in our corner, because that's not what we're wanting. That's not what we want to happen. It's all love.
I think, and I mean,
love.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think honestly, and for me personally, I think like when I get home from work and instead of going on to like, YouTube or whatever, I mean, if my first click is to the new site, and which is, come on, plug it, baby.
The National Resource Advice. Resource Society.
There you go.
So I honestly think that when I get home from work, if I go there, I can pretty much find out everything I need to know there instead of going to other platforms and having to search here or search there. I can go there first, kind of get a pulse on what's going on for the day, and then if I need to kind of search outwards, I can do that. But I think it's a good place for me to, like, when I get home at work at 5:30, I can hit that page, boom, and I can get a pulse right then and there on what's going on.
Right. I mean, it's also a matter of, I've been in groups where, somebody says something that, we would call a rookie question, and people jump on them, like, don't waste our time. And it's like, that shit will not be happening. Or
that pisses me off when I see that.
Oh, yeah. Or let's see, did I do it today?
Especially if they're new. I mean, of course you're going to get the same questions, you idiot.
Well, sure.
Those are the, I'm saying idiots as in the people that act like that, They're new, you're going to get the same questions.
There's more than one person going through the same issue.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean,
person.
And I think I even posted something today that maybe wasn't picker related. It was just a funny or something like that. That's what it's about. I mean, good grief, if something great happens to you, we want to hear about it. You know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
because that's what it is. It's not. I mean, I'm in a group. Actually, I'm an admin of a group where, oh my goodness, if you mention something that's not reseller related, these people will just rip your head off. It's like, really? Where's the personal touch to this group? And it's just not there, and I'm here to tell you it's not there.
Yep.
And personally,
And
we
it's
don't
always
want
good to
to
have that. Hey, you know, something. I mean, if, you know, as they say, God forbid happens, something tragic. You know, it's good to be able to go in there and say, you know, hey, this happened, and a lot of people will be there to support you. So
Sure, and we want to
positive
know who you.
thoughts, positive whatever, prayers, whatever you might need.
Yeah, we want to know who you are. We want to know, you know, when somebody posts something, I want to be able to see. One good thing about this group, if I'm seeing it, it is new, but I'm seeing a lot of faces I haven't seen before, and I'm starting to learn who they are, and it's going to take time.
Oh yeah,
But,
and we're working the kinks out, of course.
yeah,
we're only 2.5 days old, not even 2.5.
Yeah, I know. But I like the diversity. I mean, you know, you get a lot of these groups, it's just the same people posting, the same people, same people. And if we can keep everybody engaged and, you know, wanting to learn more, and we're taking we're taking suggestions from people. If you want to see something in this group, you know, get a hold of me or Sean or anybody that's, you know, that's working in here. And, you know, if you let Sean know, he can get it to us and we can go over it. And if it's a good idea, we'll implement it. We're always looking for a way to better, and it's the members typically that come up with the best ideas. So.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Chad, I got a little bit of bad news for you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Our fourth quarter show with you is no longer the most liked show. We hit 70 likes that I know of.
Oh, that's fine.
that is not the big deal he thought he once was.
Oh, no.
At least not on the R show. You know, I had to bring that in. At least
So
once a show.
did Justin take my spot?
He did. He gave away a turbo
I
roast.
think
How
it's a
can you compete
combination
with
of
that?
Justin and talking about the new group.
That's all right. What I'll do is I'll go back to the reseller society and tell everybody to go to that particular video and like it. I'll regain my crown.
Chad, just so you know, I do have here coming out in the near future that you and your wife will be able to enjoy some lovely crab legs.
Are you coming, brother?
Hey, I'm not saying I'm coming, but I am saying that you're going to be able to enjoy some wonderful crab legs.
I'd rather see you, man.
I know that's right. I'm working on it.
Yeah. But I love me some crab legs too.
But I know I've already said it. I mean, congrats on the new site. Go ahead and plug it. What is it? Because I forgot what the name of it was. What is it?
It is the Reseller Society, and I know you didn't forget. Just like you like spelling your name, I'm not going to spell it.
All right, my name is Justin. Last name is Starcher. That's with the STARCHER. But let me tell you a little something real quick. The Golden Finger Picker and the Cool Toe Sean Murphy Toadcast, Cool Pad, the R Show, the walk-in master of disaster. These people, I mean, I want to say thank you for having me. I mean, it's been good. I came on today with a little bit of a fever, and honestly, I feel great right now. I want to thank you for motivating me to, be better and, not feel as bad as I was feeling about 2 hours ago. So I'm sure as soon as the show, is not live anymore, I'm sure I will be back in the dumps. But thank you for lifting my spirits for the last 2 hours.
Well, glad I can help you.
Justin is just awesome.
Yeah.
But on the Reseller Society, make sure you go to resellersociety.com and go through the welcome page. That's how we're keeping a bunch of the spam bots out, guys and gals. So
Yeah.
please go through that. Make sure you hit the follow on each of the founders so you can keep up to date with our announcements and stuff like that. So, yes, sir.
Any
No.
last minutes, questions? Because we got 4 minutes left. I don't know if you guys want to. I know Justin's not feeling well, so I don't know if you guys want to hang out a little longer or not.
Well, I need to say hi, Nikki. He says he's
Hello,
rubbing
Nikki.
his girlfriend's back. Hi, Nikki. I can just hear her saying, "Hi, Chad."
Chad, how's Kim? She doing all right?
Yeah, she's doing really well. Let me think. What
Tell her I
was she?
said hello.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How's Roxy doing?
Do what?
How's your wife doing, Chris?
Oh, she's doing all right. She's sitting
Tell her
over
I
in
said
the
hello.
relaxing
Don,
right
how's
now.
Becky doing?
Do what?
How's your wife?
Oh, doing good. Yep, doing a
All
lot
right,
better.
tell her I said hello.
Yep.
Tell her I said
Yep.
hello.
I mean, she's on Skype right now, so. But I will. Justin
You're
says hi.
working hangout tonight.
Hi.
I've talked with, as far as the working hangouts, we're trying to get some little quirks worked out. What I've done is I've tried to talk to most of the folks that will be setting the hangouts up. And what they're going to be doing is when they set it up, they're going to put like, for instance, it'll say like eBay, Amazon working hangout, shipping working hangout, social working hangout. If you just want to go in and, you know, just talk with some people and, you know, just socialize, we're going to have those running. Typically, if you don't know what a hangout link looks like, it's typically the link and it's got the big Google plus. Isn't that right, Sean? Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
sometimes
got the
it'll
big
say,
Google
yeah,
plus.
it'll have Google spelled out sometimes.
Yeah.
And how is that? And how is that working? I mean, is that the first 10, first 12? I mean, how does that work?
Well, first 10 gets
Is that
in.
something that y'all set for the amount of people that are in there, or you know, first come first serve? Is it, you know, lottery pick? How's it going?
No, it's a first come first come first serve, and typically if one's full, somebody will start a new one. As we get more members growing and more members wanting to come in, it'll probably be the same people, you know, starting them. And as long as there's people in them, you know, I can start one and we can get 10 people in there. I can leave and somebody else can come in, and that hangout will just stay open, and as long as there's people in there. So, and I do know that Cool Toads, Chris, all the admins, and all the founders actually do go into these hangouts and, you know, work and talk with people, answer questions. So, you know, if you want to rub elbows with Strapparella or Picking Profits or Katie Patton or the Gilmoneys,
Or Ronnie.
that's the place to do it. Or Ronnie Hart,
Don't
that's the
forget
place
Ronnie.
to do it. You know, so
I have
I mean-
I have a problem.
Ronnie's usually on the late at night, though, so.
yeah,
No
or
problem, yeah.
early in the morning. Me and Ronnie, we do a lot of
Oh,
early.
true, early.
stuff.
What kind of problem you got? Besides,
Yeah, that list of names that you just rambled off, I've never heard of any of them.
you're a flat liar.
Whatever.
I'm just messing.
Look
I'm
at the
just messing.
flowers. Look at the flowers.
Hey, everybody that they just said is the real deal. Like I said before, I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
Yeah.
I love every single one of them.
Watch the flowers.
Chad, Caesar wants you to know that Brian sold the item with the new template.
Oh, that is awesome. Man, yeah, I just talked to Brian today, and he was super excited. I was really impressed myself with that template, and it's just, wow. Oh.
Don't forget, people who say you liked the video, we'll count them down. I know we're on the hour, so it's up to Chad and Justin and Sean if they want to stay on. I'm
Well,
willing.
actually, I'd love to. I got invited to another. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Has to do with starting up or something. I believe it's Start Wingo is running that.
Busy man.
Yeah, I need to go eat food.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Yeah, I got a question. If I come down there, are you gonna have time to go eat with me?
Probably
dude,
not. You're going
we
by
will.
yourself, man.
You know I know how to do it. You
I
know
know
we
that.
know how to do it. We
I know
will
that.
make the time.
Have you seen his videos? They do it well.
I know that's right.
alright, well, then in that case, I want to say thank you to everybody. Justin, would you say your goodbyes and plug whatever you want to plug before we shut down?
Yeah, I don't want to really plug anything. I just want to plug that when you wake up in the morning, just ask yourself, what are you going to do today? And then after you do that, talk to, your brother, your sister, or family member, or somebody at work, and let them know what you're going to do. And then guess what? That day or the next day, they're going to kind of hold you accountable, and they're not going to, you don't want to tell them, oh, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. So just go and do what you got to do. Motivate yourself, and have a wonderful evening. I'm out.
Woohoo!
Chad, would you like to say something before you can?
I just want to thank everybody for their support. I mean, from Cool Toads to just everybody I've met. I mean, it's been one hell of a ride, and it just keeps getting better every day. Um, wow, I've just met so many really good people, and I just thank y'all for it.
Don't cry, Chad.
Oh, I'm not, but it's true.
John? Oh, go ahead, Chad. Hey.
Yeah. Thank you all for making it a great night tonight. Definitely, I mean, the last Friday was a the best show for the Toadcast, which is 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern every Friday. Also, the next show will be the picking. No, what is the next on Wednesday? Is resellers meet and greet. So don't
It's the
forget
meet
that.
and greet, and I have a feeling it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Ooh, biggest one yet.
Well, we've got
Awesome.
already 100 people say they're going to show up just from the. I just posted it today, and there's already 100 people reserved a seat. So
Yeah,
yeah, we're looking
get out
forward.
there
Yeah,
and get watching.
that's what I didn't invite. I didn't invite for this show, and I had 76 people say they were going to come.
There we go.
So,
That's what it's about.
Yes.
Hey,
Get
Chris,
everybody involved.
Sean, and Chad, real quick. I just want to say again. I think I've said it 3 times. I love you guys, and I want to tell Chad that 4 times. I want to tell Chad personally that I'm sorry that I dethroned him on the R show. So
It
good
happens.
luck. Good luck next time, brother.
It happens. The meet and
Now-
greet is on the Golden Finger Picker channel. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to thank all 50 plus viewers that we've had throughout the night. And like I said, you like the video, please let us know. So I will, after probably by next week, I will announce the winner, and I will get a hold of Justin, and we will get the address out there for Turbo Roaster. And
I got a turbo roaster smoking in the room, ready to go out.
like I said, we'll have another episode next week. If there's a topic you want us to cover, well, you know where to find us. Not
Yep.
just you. All right,
Heck
thank
yeah.
you, everybody, and good night.
Thanks, everybody.
Night.
Night.